Good evening, friends. Today's topic for elaboration is miracles happens when you replace tears with prayers and fear with faith. I repeat the thought. Miracles happens when you replace when you replace tears with prayers and fear with faith. Well, there is no denying the fact that we are often affected by tears. We often, cry over our failures, our pain, sufferings. But we should understand one thing, that we should have faith in prayer to God. Which instead of crying, instead of shedding tears, we should have faith in God, the Almighty, who has given us certain duties and responsibility to perform. Friends, is there anything right or wrong that is not decided by us? It is decided by God. It is God who really decides what is right and what is wrong. Our duty is to go on striding ahead, working hard for the welfare of the poorest of the poor, all our fellow being. When we are working hard, when we have hurdles in our path, when we have pain and suffering, when we have tears, instead of crying, instead of being afraid of the fear of failure and hurdles, we should start believing in ourselves and believing in God. Instead of crying and shedding tears, we should pray to God, and the Almighty will certainly be with us. We should have the faith in Almighty that He is always with us and He will be always with us. And always have in place of, let us replace fear by faith. Faith in ourselves, faith in the Almighty, faith in our work, faith in our endeavor. Remember, there is no one on this earth who has not faced failures, who has not faced, hurdles and disappointment. Every one of us is bound to face, the, the complexities of life. Life is not as easy as it appears to be. We are bound to pass through a number of hurdles in the path of achieving our goal. But so long as we have faith in the prayer to God, so long as we have faith in the Almighty, so long we have a strong determination, we should always remember that if we are on the right path, and if we are working in the right direction, and if we are bound to work together, God is always with us, and God is going to help us even in the worst circumstances. So never shed tears even when you are disappointed, even when you are at failures, or even when you face the adversities. It is true that the more adversities a man faces, the stronger he becomes. See, easy path, when you choose a path which appears to be very easy, may be difficult at times. And at that time, you should always recall your faith in Almighty. You should never lose trust in God and trust in yourself. Trust in yourself for the sense that whatever you are doing with the right intention, with the devotion and with the dedication, certainly it will reap with success. And faith, faith replaces fear. Whenever you fear about any sort of failure or any sort of disappointment, the moment you come across these feelings in your mind, replace it by faith in yourself and faith in God. Because God is always with those people who are really working hard. God help those who help themselves and their fellow being. Therefore, we should always trust in ourselves, trust in God, and keep on praying to God and working hard with the right direction in a right way. Because once you are determined that you will always be ready to work ahead and stride ahead with the right attitude, with the right perception, nothing to fear about. Hurdles and difficulties, obstacles are bound to come. We are we are we should never be afraid of. We should never have a fear that our path will be beset with hurdles. Hurdles are bound to come. We have to overcome. with the with the perception that whatever experience we have in our life is full of, it teaches us a lot of experience. Every small achievement gives us the encouragement. At the same time, every small failure teaches us a lesson. So we should learn from the failures and gain from the success, and that is the formula we should apply in our life. And we should never get carried away by emotions. Rather, we should believe in the practical. We should not believe in the abstract ideas. Rather, we should believe in the ideas which are spiritually true and which are practically true. That if we are really ready to undergo the pain and suffering without any fear and without any disappointment, success is bound to knock at our door. And that is the way of life. The more you are ready to undergo the pain and suffering, the stronger you will become. And the more timid you will be, the less achievement you will have. Therefore, timidity is going to be the hurdle in our life, hurdle and obstacle in our life. We should overcome this timidity, and we should always have a faith in ourselves and faith in the Almighty. So instead of shedding tears, let us pray to God that our path must be smoothened by the grace of the Almighty, and keep on working hard. Success will knock at your door. Thank you, friends. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh.